Going to move on to our 6.4 item. Our 6.4 item is our 10:10 a.m. item, presentation of employee service awards.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Our Human Resources Director, Pam Samick, is going to present the awards with a slideshow. And I just wanted to call to your attention that a number of our employees and department heads are in the Zoom room with you and perhaps in the boardroom as well. And so hopefully there will be an opportunity for anybody that wishes to speak to do so at the end.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So Pam, you're going to do the share. Yes, there you go.
Yep. Good morning. Today we'd like to thank our wonderful, dedicated employees for their commitment, dedication, and hard work. The 5-year awards are presented at the department level. Today we'll be presenting 10 through 30. Stephen Carter, Administrative Office, 10 years. Tracy Garcia, Child Support Services, 10 years. Wendy Monofrans, Probation, 10 years. Lars Ewing, Public Services, 10 years. Kevin Perry, Public Services, 10 years. Chrissy Adams, Social Services, 10 years. Melissa Links, Social Services, 10 years. Arlinda Pubel, Social Services, 10 years. Teresa World, Social Services, 10 years. Mark Fetzer, Special Districts, 10 years. Now we're going to move on to 15 years. Chad Holland, Sheriff's Department, 15 years. Peggy Perry, Sheriff's Department, 15 years. Meredith Neuer, Probation, 15 years. Elias Santana, Probation, 15 years. David McKinley, Public Works, 15 years. Christina Gerhardt, Environmental Health, 15 years. Mary Brown, Social Services, 15 years. Betty Hayes, Social Services, 15 years. Clarice Reynolds, Social Services, 15 years. Francisco Beatties, Public Services, 15 years. Now we're going to move on to 20 years of service. Elizabeth Martinez, Treasurer Tax Collector, 20 years. Cheryl Johns, IT, 20 years. Carla Hockett, Sheriff's Department, 20 years. Eric Keener, Sheriff's Department, 20 years. Ilona Porter, Sheriff's Department, 20 years. Janice Mills, Sheriff's Department, 20 years. Juliana Basaccio, Probation, 20 years. Rachel Nell, Behavioral Health, 20 years. Mary Pagan, Social Services, 20 years. Donald Walsh, Public Services, 20 years. Now we're going to move on to the 25 years of service. Corey Pollich, Sheriff's Department, 25 years. Sherry Del Torre, Social Services, 25 years. Diana Dixon, Social Services, 25 years. 30 years of service. Jim Crane, District Attorney, 30 years. Lon Sharp, IT, 30 years. That includes our presentation of today's service awards. Thank you for your dedicated service.
Thank you, Pam. Okay, we're gonna remove the presentation, or? Thank you. I know, Carol, you said that we have quite a few folks that may want to speak, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the room for any individuals who would like to speak. Jake, if we can make sure that we accommodate that, I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, so I'll send out a unmute request to the floor and just see who wants to unmute. See, we have some.
Okay, who would like to start? Go ahead, Rob.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Beautiful, thank you. I'd like to thank, of course, all the employees from the county who stuck around and made it to these service awards, but particularly my employees in probation. Appreciate them very much. In a county, unfortunately, where we have to talk a lot about vacancy rates and turnover rates and staffing issues, this is the group that makes it work. They don't just make it work, they allow us to prosper, and we couldn't do it without them. So just appreciate all of them. Thanks.
Thank you, Rob. Crystal, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to basically say exactly what Rob said. It's very well stated that the employees that have been here for this length of time are really the people who do make it work. They train the new staff that comes in, and they are, they know the programs they're in, and they also know the county. And so we could not do this work. This department would not be successful without those people that have been here for that length of time. And I really want our staff to understand how much I appreciate that.
Thank you, Crystal. Go ahead, Susan.
Yes, thank you. I have Jim Crane here, and he has done 30 years of service with the Sheriff's Department when he started off, and then he came into Lake County DA's office as an investigator. He's been working hard for us, our office, for many years. We greatly appreciate him, and I'm so glad that I'm happy for him. He's retiring, and we are going to miss him and thank him for his service. He's right here, keeping socially distanced away from me. And also I have Wendy Crane here. I think you have 5 years, right? She has 5 years of service in our office, and she's been just fantastic, and we're going to miss her as well. I believe she's leaving as well. So thank you. And I want to thank all the employees who are getting these service awards for their years of service and sticking around and helping Lake County be great. Thank you.
Thank you. Director DeLeon, go ahead. We don't have any audio on you.
Thank you. I'll echo everything that all the other department heads said. The thing that I think is really important is you see these folks that started off at entry-level positions, and they stuck with it and they worked their way up the ladder. And that's certainly true with our 15-year employee who is a lead worker for us now. Dave McKinney started off as a maintenance worker and has worked his way up the ladder up through everything, and is now in a supervisory position of the crew and does a fantastic job. And I think that that's representative of everybody that you see here and that have been here for a while. So just also wanted to thank everybody and thank David for his work.
Thank you, Scott.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I'd also like to take a moment to recognize Stephen Carter in the administrative office, one of our 10-year award recipients. Another great example, as the department heads have expressed to you, of someone who's worked his way up through the ranks. And I truly appreciate Stephen's work every day. He's a pleasure to work with.
Thank you. Thank you, Carol. I see we have two more hands up. Jake, can we get those folks unmuted? So,
Yes, I've sent a meet request to Denise Pomeroy here.
Hi, thank you, your board. I just want to echo what all the other department heads have said. This year we have Chris Gerhardt, who is REHS 3, which is a lead worker. She's been with us 15 years. She's an amazing employee and so dedicated to the environmental health work that our department does. And in public health, we have Emily Bean and Dean Eichelman, who have their 5 years. And these are two of the core team that have been working relentlessly over the last 6 months with COVID. Emily is a public health nurse 3, which is a lead supervising nurse. And not only has she been working 60, 70 hours a week, she's also has started her master's program. So I can't even tell you how much I appreciate all of her hard work while she's trying to also go through school. And Dean as well, he's our emergency preparedness coordinator. And he's just done an amazing job with our department. And I'm so grateful to have them and want to just tell them how much I appreciate them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any other directors or department heads that would like to speak at this point? Okay, I do see we have a hand up in the room, Jake.
Yes, Sally Peterson would like a moment to speak. It looks like she's unmuted already.
Yes, Amenhi, Sally Peterson.
I'm sorry, my panel shifted right as I clicked on something. I muted you, Sally.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to say, as a citizen of this great county of Lake, that how fortunate that we have so many employees that have dedicated so much of their time to work for this county. And I recognized a lot of the names being read off, and I just wanted to give thanks as a citizen to these people that have worked so hard for the county, and how appreciative I am as a citizen that we have these great people working for us in the government. And I just want to give my appreciation as well.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll go ahead and bring it to the board. I know each and every one, board comments. Supervisor Sabatier?
I just want to echo what's already been said. We have so many discussions to talk about our vacancy rates and our turnover. And here we are commending and celebrating the fact that people have dedicated up to 30 years of their life to the county. And every cog in the wheel matters. It takes from every position that's in an office to make things happen. It's not just the directors that need an applaud or a pat on the back. It's everybody that's involved. And I can't be more thankful than to see such a large list of employees who have dedicated so much of their lives, not just to the county, but to the individual community members that benefit from all the work that's done at the county level. So thank you so much. I love seeing that list. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I see that Lars Ewing finally. Lars, go ahead. Jake, could you let Lars make a comment, please?
All right, I think I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
All right, excellent. Thank you. I came into this late, so I didn't hear all the things that were said, but I just wanted to take a moment to recognize a couple of the, specifically those that are on this list. One in particular, and I don't want to breeze through anyone, but one particular, Don Walsh, 20 years, and he is planning on retiring, so that'll he's been a key member of the park staff, making the parks just look beautiful. It takes a lot of pride in that, as do all the workers out there. But specifically, as one of the area supervisors for the parks, he has a lot of parks under his responsibility. So it's definitely recognition, and with his pending retirement, I wanted to specifically highlight him. So thank you for the opportunity for me to say that.
Thank you, Lars. Okay, board members. Supervisor Crandall, and then I'll go to you, Supervisor Scott.
Yes.
Supervisor Crandall.
There's been a lot said already, and I won't belabor some of those, and just go into how how proud I am to see a lot of these names that I've grown up with or went to high school with or went to high school against, and their families, because I know some of the names. And so this hard work and dedication is just tremendous. And I'd like to thank you for your service, and thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you, Supervisor Krantz. Supervisor Scott?
I would just also like to echo that. Just thankful for their service, thankful for sticking it through with us, and we couldn't do it without them. These are the employees that make the county run, and I just want them to know that we appreciate them.
Thank you. Yeah, I will follow up with the same thing. You know, obviously, Supervisor said it. You know, Supervisor Sabate said it. You know, it takes everyone, but the long-term and dedication that we're talking about today for the employees that we have on the Employee Service Awards today is just commendable. I want to thank you very much. I want to thank all of our employees for just being dedicated, hardworking, and serving our community in such a great way. So thank you very much for each and every one of you investing time from your family to work for this county to make it a better place. They're greatly appreciated. Thank you. Supervisor Brown?
I have nothing to add that hasn't already been said. I appreciate the commitment that they've all the employees have had and continue to have.
Thank you. Okay. Carol, do we have any employees that would like to say anything, or?
We certainly have some in the room. I don't know if
Jake
to speak, but.
Jake, let's go ahead and open up the room. If you're an employee, if you were given a service award today and you would like to make a comment, please do so.
I've sent out a unmute request.
I know some of them are doing exactly what they do. They're probably working and they're probably out in the field or doing what they do is, making us work. So please, if you'd like to make a comment, please do so now.
Okay, I've unmuted myself. This is Sharice Reynolds. And
Okay.
I would just like to thank the Board of Supervisors for allowing us to work from home. I really am dedicated to this county, and you're allowing us to work from home during this time has made all the difference in allowing me to keep serving my community. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we don't really have a list, so I see.
Looks like Mary Pagan would like to speak.
Yep.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon. I just want to say that, as a native of the Bay Area, Lake County has been my home for the last 20 plus years, and it's been my pleasure to serve as somebody who was ground up at Lake County Child Welfare. I've had fearless leaders, Carol being one of them, great teachers, and I do appreciate all the hard work of the Board of Supervisors, and I just love being a part of this community as an employee and as a citizen. So thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for your dedication and your long-term service to Lake County.